Yeah, it's the local dolls. Barbie's brats and the bros, we all in a stall. Gossip like glitter, we shimmer and brawl. Talk that talk while we strut through the mall. Pretty with a pout and a Prada bag. We scroll receipts while they wave the flag. Pop off in DMs, post memes like a drag. Turn up the drama, snap back with a tag. We the local dolls, we talk, y'all crawl. Barbie in the Benz, brats in the hall. Bros in the cut with a side eye draw. Sip that tea, let the fake ones fall. Barbie's brats and bros. Talk slick, but you already know. Dolls too cold, got the whole show froze. Clap back queen in designer clothes. Talk slick, but you already know. Dolls too cold, got the whole show froze. Clap back queen in designer clothes. Pretty with a pout and a Prada bag. We scroll receipts while they wave the flag. Pop off in DMs, post memes like a drag. Turn up the drama, snap back with a tag. We the lol cow dolls. We talk, y'all crawl. Barbie in the Benz, brats in the hall. Bros in the cut with a side eye drawl. Sip that tea, let the fake ones fall. Barbie's brats and bros. Talk slick, but you already know. Dolls too cold, got the whole show froze. Clap back queen in designer clothes. Talk slick, but you already know. Dolls too cold, got the whole show froze. Clap back queen in designer clothes. Talk slick, but you already know. Dolls too cold, got the whole show froze. Clap back queen in designer clothes.
Welcome, all of you Barbie brats and bros. Welcome to Lolcow Dolls. Oop, I just bumped into my microphone. So I see a lot of people in chat talking about how they got redirected somewhere else. That makes no sense because this live stream was actually made last night. So I don't know what happened there, but I'm not going to start any drama because of it. But today is Throwback Thursday, and for Throwback Thursday, we're going to be a little bit Dezi focused since she's our newest doll, and we're going to talk about BOOGIE2988. So if you have your favorite Boogie moments, maybe you can super chat or put a TTS, and I can try to look them up. We also have our own little clips that we are going to show. And Dezi, I remember there was a time that Dezi said that she wasn't super into like the old things that Boogie has done, or she hasn't seen everything that he has done. So maybe there's probably a clip that she hasn't seen and we can get her reaction because Mr. BOOGIE2988 is her future husband. So let's talk to the dolls and see what is going on. Hello, ladies. What's going on?
Hi. Good morning. We're just getting set up and ready.
Yeah.
Good
I'm here.
afternoon. So today is Throwback Thursday, and we are going to talk about BOOGIE2988. Now, have you seen everything that he's done in the past, or you're catching up? Like, what is the deal there, Dezi?
So I know about most of everything that's happened in the past, but I haven't like watched the videos themselves.
Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. And then you, Glammy, do you know much about BOOGIE2988?
No, I just know about like when he lost crypto a long time ago because it was in the commentary stuff. That was my only way of knowing, and then I didn't really know who he was at all until Lolcow, so I don't know much
Okay.
about his past.
So we have some people that you know, migrated over to the locale universe because they knew Boogie and he was the only reason. There were some people that were for Wings, some people for Tommy, and then a lot of people for Keemstar, right? I think I'm one of those Keemstar people. I knew who Keemstar was, but I wasn't like super privy to what he was doing in current time. So we can actually talk a little bit about Mr. Booger and everything that he's done so far. So I put some things into ChatGPT and I was like, hey, like, this is the plan for today. What do you think the tone is? And it gave me the tone is chaotic nostalgia meets scandal breakdown. So that pretty much sums up Boogie so far. We have early YouTube cringecore meets internet drama deep dive. And then it seems that, like, oh, what's the biggest things? We have the Francis era, peak comedy cringe. We have, what else? We have Boogie the Persona, Fame, Weight Loss, and YouTube OG. And then we have also the Spiral, Controversies, Cancer Arc. So we're getting into the locale universe.
Mr. Boom Boom Pow won super chat at
TTS.
$9.99. Throwback to when I held off an army of penguins to hold the line for Alaska. I'm thankful my boys Glow and PETA got out safe while Ultra spit Riz at an Eskimo.
Apparently you can't say that word anymore. There's so many words that used to be like okay to say regarding like a group of people, and then all of a sudden they became like controversial. I think now it's the Inuit people that is considered the Eskimos now, but I'm not completely sure. So going back to what we're going to talk about, we have Controversies Cancer Arc, which is the locale universe, and then we also have Dezi Flip Out. I don't know what Dezi Flip Out means, but that's going to be very, very interesting. Is there anything that you know about Dezi that you're excited to look at today?
Not really, because I just like I said, I've heard it all. I just haven't seen it. So I mean, I guess the seeing part will be pretty cool. But
It'll be
Exactly.
interesting to see your reaction.
oh yeah.
Well, before we get into any of the Boogie stuff, I do want to talk about what happened last night. I wasn't watching the stream, but I heard something really interesting. Apparently, Glammy caught fire.
I got up.
That was
That
so
was
crazy.
so whoopsie.
She didn't even realize it. And then when she looked down, she was like, "Oh." And then like smiled.
I didn't realize it in my perception. It just looked like a little tiny thing. Like it didn't look like it was a big deal, but apparently it was. And I just looked down. I was like, "Oh, okay."
But how did that happen?
Yeah.
How did you almost catch fire, Glammy?
Okay, so the firework that we had were like, I thought they were poppers because the way they looked, it just looked like a popper. And I think I was just too close to it because I didn't know how it worked. I've never seen them before.
Were they like the
And then plus-
Roman candle ones that they like explode and then like no?
Like it was like a triangle type thing, and it was like a cone type thing, and then it had like a string at the bottom that I think you pull. And I saw the pull.
Yeah, you went too close to your shirt.
I think
'cause
it
you,
was just-
thought it was a popper.
Yeah.
Glow underscore shine
Oh,
super
TTS
chat at
real quick.
$9.99. Damn, I wanted the penguins to take me in dances with wolves style.
Sorry, Glow and Boom are making this story about fighting off penguins in Alaska while you guys are talking about catching fire. What type of, I don't want to say controversy. Oh, wait, real quick. We also have people using some of the new emotes that I made. I did make some for you, Glammy, and I do need to make some for Dezi, but I still haven't put them in because they, what happened?
It was. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
He said that it was burning before that. Oh, I didn't even know.
What?
I thought it
Oh
was
my
the
gosh.
popper.
Yeah, see, I looked over
Mr.
and
Boom
Yeah,
Boom
I thought
Pow
it was-
won
yeah,
super
that's
chat
why I
at
assumed it was
$9.99.
the bigger.
Throwback to
Yeah,
PETA
whatever that thing
constantly
was.
telling
Oh,
people I
TTS,
almost
sorry.
got the party wiped in D&D. They almost were near death. I was perfectly fine. Hashtag Barbarian Gang.
Oh, I guess they're talking about like what they've been doing to yeah, they're talking about their D&D that they've been doing in Dolls VC, I think. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate you guys like keeping it up while I'm still trying to get in the mentality of like going back into the VCs and having fun. So you, how do you not notice you're on fire? No heat or nothing? You didn't feel anything down there?
It was like my shirt was like kind of like, it was a flowy shirt, so it
Mhm.
wasn't anything that was close to me, and it was just a little burning. It was fine, and then I looked down and I was like, oh. So I don't know. I thought it was the firework because
Yeah.
everybody was all I saw was confetti,
Mhm.
and then I was pretty drunk too. So like this is why I only drink when I'm away from home. I don't do it all the time because we're a little crazy.
Just a little bit.
We're a
Yeah.
little crazy. So yeah, so I don't drink outside of, having fun with friends. So that's why. But I didn't notice. And then I looked down and they're like, "Oh, you're on fire, you're on fire."
Yeah.
And I looked down and I'm like, "Oh." And just put it out and I was fine. Moved
Yeah.
on. I also burnt my shoes.
You did.
Your
Because you thought Keem
shoes?
was gonna throw his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Keemstar was making this big deal about Boogie's shoes. And he was like, "Come on, let's take your shoes. We're gonna throw it in the fire. Come on." And like he had CD-ROM and him all trying to pull the shoes off his feet. And he was gonna throw it in the fire. And then he was just playing. And then
Yeah.
Keemstar said, "Fine, look, it's easy. I'll throw mine." And I was, because I'm a supportive role of a person,
Yeah.
because I told you yesterday I play cleric things. So I
Mhm.
was trying to be supportive. And I'm like, "Okay, we'll do it together." And I was just like, "Okay." And he goes, 1, 2, 3. And I throw mine and he doesn't throw his, which I should have known in retrospect because it's Keemstar, but I didn't. I'm a dumbass. So I threw mine. And then I was just like, "Okay." And then he's laughing and I'm like, "Okay, you want to test my gangster? Fine." And I took the other one. I'm like, "Here, this is for Xylee," because I was sorry because so I took the shoe. "This is for you, Xylee." And I threw the other one and I'm like, "Don't test my gangster."
Yeah. It was so funny.
So we have Ultra's neck fat with the 199 saying throwback to Beans not flirting with me on dolls. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about when Ultra was in the dating stream and he just popped in? That was the first time we ever encountered Ultra, by the way. His debut was on Dolls. He was shirtless. He was trying to rizz up me and Pupstar out of all people. I don't know. That was interesting to say the least. He's come very far. Apparently he's on test with Josh and with Nightmare, so that's very interesting. 3 hosts on one show. But going back to the topic at hand, a lot of people are saying very positive things about Boogie. We have Major Respect saying, "I'm very proud of how far Boogie has come. We spent many times with each other."
Glow _shine
TTS.
super chatted $9.99. Dezi or Daisy, what is Boogie like when he's actually relaxed? I always see him hyped up lol.
That's a good question. Real quick, let me finish up this one comment. I'm very proud to see how far Boogie has come. We spent many times with each other, and from his sad times to being engaged to Dezi, I'm super proud of him. Aww. So we have a lot of people that wish Boogie the best and see how happy he is with you, Dezi. And then we also have Glowshine that through TTS, he's asking if it's DEZI or DESI.
Use either. But Z is the actual one. But yeah, either works.
Either works. And he also asked, what is Boogie like when he's actually relaxed? I always see him hyped up, LOL.
He's just like the most cuddly fucking, oh my gosh, he's so relaxed. Like he's just very mellow and just like he'll play his games on the couch and then I'll just relax on him and it's just like we're just very mellow. It's just very wholesome. But yeah, thank
I
you.
love that.
You too.
I'm glad you love that.
Yeah, I really do.
You can tell how much love that you feel for him whenever you talk about these sort of things, because you can see how you smile, how you get like super happy about it, you're even blushing a little bit, because whenever you start talking about it, you can actually like feel it, or you like go back to the times that you do that and you just feel that warmth and happiness. So that's super cute. People are asking what happened
too. When they're together too, you can see how much they love each other. It's very sweet.
Definitely.
That's really sweet.
So a lot of people are saying, how is 3 hosts on one show? Interesting. You guys have 3 hosts. LOL. It's interesting because it also depends on the type of show that it is, right? So when it comes to like dolls, where like girls talking about like girly opinions or just like doing a show together, just talking, But whenever you have people that have such differing personalities, sometimes it can be contrasting. And also if the hosts don't really mesh well. And I think I haven't watched Test recently, but I know that at first Nightmare did not want Ultra anywhere near him, and now he's on a show with him. So I'm probably gonna tune in today just to see how that's like.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad that he gave him enough of a
chance.
chance
Oh,
to. So the good on him. Good job, Nightmare.
right.
So let's get into this whole boogie thing. We will start off with Francis era peak cringe comedy. And the first thing that we're going to start off with is obviously going to be one of the infamous clips of Francis and the Mountain Dew. Let me pull this up real quick. I hate how...
Oh, just to go back for a second,
Uh-huh.
Hooligan, I am aware that I should have gone to bed way earlier than I did, but we a little crazy, so we didn't.
We a little crazy. So we have
Little
Francis Rages, Where's My Goddamn Mountain Dew?
No one can beat the ketchup.
Are you guys still here?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were leaving.
No.
What is this
You know
stick
I'm raging.
for?
I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys.
So he still has
Yeah.
that stick. It's a bear. It's a wooden carved bear stick. Like it's got like a bear head on the end, and he still has that thing. It's so cute.
Oh.
Got him.
You still have pizza in the fridge.
We'll be fine. What's with the camera?
Can we just talk about real quick how big Boogie used to be?
Hey, he's so adorable. I still find him adorable.
Oh.
Of course you will. But I think there was a time, I think I remember this from early lol cow, but I remember he would always talk about how he can't see his dick because of like his stomach being in his way. I'm pretty sure he can see it now. He just needs to like flatten it just a little bit. I'm pretty sure he can see it now, but I can understand why he said that. Look, there's like 2 humps over here. But Francis is supposed to be the good Boogie, right? Like, oh, I'm the neighborhood nice guy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be friendly, but also, he rage quits a little bit, he's got that little spiciness to him.
Don't worry about it.
Where's my Mountain Dew?
What are you talking about, man?
No, where's my Mountain Dew? I keep it in the microwave.
I know you have.
Do you see my glass? I'm raiding in here, and I don't have any Mountain Dew.
Like, I saw some Mountain Lightning earlier.
Where did you hide the Mountain Dew? Where did you hide it? We're getting ready to go!
It's like, there's some Faygo in the fridge, man.
I don't want any fucking Faygo! You cure the Faygo! Do you look like I'm thirsty for Faygo? Are you thirsty for Faygo?
Yeah.
You thirsty?
Thank you, Brantley.
Is that are you guys drinking Bloody Marys at 12:19?
Yeah, it's actually my first ever Bloody Mary.
Ooh.
Super good. So fun fact, that Faygo moment right there, I do know that is a song, I do believe. So they made that into like a fun, like,
song?
little... Yeah.
Oh, we're probably gonna have to look up that song and see what's going down. But okay, first of all, he hides the Mountain Dew in the microwave.
This is the first time I've ever heard his Francis.
Desperate times, man. I think his friends were just drinking it up, and so he's like, that would be the one place. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a gamer loser type, then like you would probably use the microwave a lot. You probably like wouldn't even use a stove. If I was back in that time, I would probably put it in the
_shine
TTS.
super chatted $10. Day drinking, let's go.
Day drinking, let's go. Glow, no, absolutely not. We are not going to encourage these
Desperate whore.
to drink at 12:20 p.m. You guys are going to get too lit to even carry on with the episode.
I'll
It's
sip.
one
I'll take
drink.
it easy.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's one drink, and you know how you get, Glammy. You caught on fire, and you didn't even notice it.
That wasn't
This might
one
actually
drink.
help sober you up. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
'cause
point too. And then plus
they're
two,
good for
Mr.
the-
it
Boom Boom
wasn't
Pow
one
one
drink.
super
I
chatted
TTS.
$9.99. Throwback to when Glow and I were gaming in Dolls VC until people joined and I let them watch Glow do evil acts to an innocent squirrel and a young bard.
Oh.
Shame on you, Glow.
Excuse me? What happened to the squirrel? I don't even want to know. Let's just continue with the Fago.
It's delicious! It's delicious! I don't want Fago! I want a Mountain Dew! I want my goddamn Mountain Dew! I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find my goddamn Mountain Dew. Yeah, did you?
You see that little break in his character just for 1 second where he knows that he's being hilarious and he just smiles. Where is it?
I'm gonna find my goddamn.
It's right here on his face. You can tell that he's smiling and he just wants to break character so bad, yet he continues.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find my goddamn Mountain Dew. Yeah, did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking bitch. Drinking out of Mountain Dew.
It's Mountain Lightning, Francis.
I can't afford Mountain Dew. Okay? The economy's rough right now. Obama.
The economy's rough right now. Do you guys get Mountain Dew or do you guys get Mountain Lightning?
We get Mountain Dew.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all make the big bucks now.
Yes.
Well, zero. There you go.
Zero.
zero.
Okay. So now at
Wait.
least zero option. What?
Can we talk about how shit the cameraman is? He cuts off his head so
I
many
do know
times.
some of the people in this video. I do know at least one of them. The other person looks familiar. I might know them too, but the camera person, I have no idea. But like,
Yeah,
I know the one person.
They
He's
keep
really
cutting
cool.
off his head.
Yeah.
In the
think-
shots.
But this is like OG YouTube when you could just record with your phone and they're probably just like trying to follow him around and it doesn't even matter. But it adds to like not the quality, it adds to like the hilariousness of it all because he's so damn big and you're just trying to follow him around. And not only that, but he's like so animated for being a big dude.
So fast. Yeah.
Oh, is that the point? Was the camera Tubi shit? Am I missing the plot? I'm sorry.
I think that's just old YouTube in general. Like you remember those old like Fred would do that a lot. His camera quality got better and better as time progressed, but in general, like having bad camera quality was just like a sign of the times.
No, the quality is fine. It's not that because I understand that was that. I'm saying they kept cutting his head off in the camp.
Major
Like,
respect
that
super
might,
chatted
this might be his.
$10.
There, I'm reading the chat.
TBH.
That might be his
Tell
ex-wife
Boogie Major said to
filming,
come
but I
back to
don't-
Az again so
I
I can
don't
meet
know.
you
Real
in
quick,
person
TTS.
and give you an early wedding gift.
Somebody wants to give you an early wedding gift, apparently. Let me see if I could pull this up. Because I didn't hear much of it real quick. Dezi, to be honest, tell Boogie Major said to come back to Arizona again so I can meet you in person and give you a early wedding gift. Aw. So I guess this person is very close to Boogie, allegedly. Thank you so much, Major Respect, for that message. We also have Harry Balls, nice, with a 2. Come on, Glammy, let's hear it. Fat. What are we talking about?
you can hear me. Fat. You still can't hear me. Fat. There you go. Oh
At
my
least your
God.
voice is slowly getting better. So
It is.
let's go back to the clip. How many times does he smell your breath, Dezi?
At least a couple times a day when we kiss.
Okay.
you go.
Okay. Does he do it after or before? Does he want to smell what's on his breath whenever he kisses you, or during?
It's like the CD-ROM moment whenever he's like coming close and he's like, and then he goes for the kiss. Yeah.
You just had to bring CD-ROM into this.
Hey, he's the only one that we have reference to with grabbing of the
Right,
face,
yeah.
you know? It makes sense. I've never seen that before in my life. I'm just saying.
Every single time I think back to it, it just gets more and more dramatic in my head. I'm just like, his hands were just closing in. The claustrophobia was setting in deeply into my soul. But it wasn't that bad. I'm glad that it was like done and over with, and I didn't make him too uncomfortable. That's all I cared about. But other than that, let's go back to smelling breath.
Mama! You son of a bitch! I'm gonna find my Mountain Dew. I'm gonna find my Mountain Dew. Who drank my motherfucking Mountain Dew? You sons of bitches!
Change your bitches.
Oh, you sons of bitches! You sons of bitches! I will hunt you to the edge of the earth! I want my goddamn Mountain Dew! It's actually pretty good.
What is
Out there.
Desi, I'm so glad that you weren't with Boogie at this time, because imagine the mess that you would have to clean up for him every time that he streamed.
Thinking about like all the spaces that they definitely did not clean in that video. That's probably just like moldy and sticky, still on that floor. Oh gosh.
Oh,
'Cause
right?
they're just all
Jesus.
yeah. There
Sticky
ain't no
makes me
way.
uncomfortable. So
Right.
apparently there's also another clip here that Francis spends $380 on Candy Crush.
$380 on Candy Crush?
Allegedly.
Spent on Candy Crush is probably about 10.
My mom,
That was what I've
I don't know what it is about Hispanic mothers, but Hispanic mothers just love Candy Crush. My mom's addicted, and I'm pretty sure she reached the end of like all the levels at some point. But yeah, even she doesn't spend money on Candy Crush. So if my mom has restraint, can't even imagine.
Oh my god.
Does he spend any money on games other than Magic nowadays?
Fallout 76 is a big one, you know.
Okay.
I encourage it though, because like they have like cute little animals that they add to it, and I'm just like, come on, that'd be so cute running around your camp. So yeah, that's one of them. Marvel Snap is another one he enjoys. Yeah, I think that's it. Those are like his main, that he's like his big spenders.
Does
The
he do
rest-
the World of Warcraft?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
That one's you said you were doing that one now, right?
I'm gonna get into it.
Yeah,
Yep. We're
that's
gonna
awesome.
set up for that.
So will he join you with it?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
hell
You guys
yeah.
Yeah, I want to play with him. That'd be awesome.
You can can't you marry him in there?
I don't know, but if I can, I want to.
I think that's
Plan a whole WoW wedding.
No, I think you do. I think you could do something like that, or at least unless I'm thinking of another game.
While we're looking at these clips, I don't know why it echoes every once in a while, but while we're looking at these clips, I think it would be a fun thing for the interaction, just for people to say, who was better? Is it Boogie2988 or is it Francis? Do you like Boogie the way that he is now, or do you like whenever he was doing the whole Francis bit? But let's give you guys some more example, and let's see him spend $380 on Candy
Francis, I need to
Crush.
talk to you. Shut off your game.
Let me beat the level.
No, I need to talk to you now.
This is my last life. Let me beat the level. 1 second. Why do you have a camera?
Because I wanted to get this on film.
I'm not going to talk to you if you have a camera.
I just got the credit card statement in the mail.
So?
How did you spend $380 on iTunes?
You know, I don't know. It wasn't me. It was probably you. You buy all that music and shit.
Francis, you're the only one with an iPad.
Oh, you're okay. I've been playing some games lately. Like I got Magic 2014, and I fucking been playing Angry Birds, and I've been playing Candy Crush a little bit. But I mean, that was only like $10. I don't know how it's that much.
Can you purchase things in those games?
Okay, sometimes you run out like moves, and sometimes you can't beat a level unless you have a power up. And so you can get the power ups for free through like Facebook, but I don't have any friends on my Facebook list, so I try to get power ups in the game. Okay, and so it's like 99 cents, but the paintbrush was like $40.
Well, we're gonna have to sell some of your games so you can pay me back.
No. I look, I got money. I asked you money, okay?
Can we, real quick, can we just, is this a stain? Or is the lighting just really bad that it looks like there's just a giant stain on his shirt?
Maybe it might be a stain.
Maybe
You never
it's a
know.
shirt underneath.
Maybe. So we have this huge treadmill over here. I wonder how many times he's used that during this era. I have a treadmill. I have a walking pad that I barely use. I probably should get back into
Mr.
using.
Boom Boom Pow won
At our
super
house
chat at
still. I use it.
$9.99.
TTS.
Throwback to that one time when Glammy taught me how to parallel park. I honestly really appreciate it, and I'll think of you every time I park my car in an awkward spot.
Glammy, I'm pretty sure you don't drive, do you? Or was that Dezi that I'm getting you mixed up with?
I have a permit.
Glammy, a permit?
It's a driver's license adjacent.
Driver's license adjacent. Do you know how to parallel park?
We're working on it.
How can you teach
we can do.
Glowshine how to parallel park yet you don't know how to?
So we run off the understanding that even though we don't know what we're doing, we're pretend that we do.
Okay, fake it till you make it. Got it. Hell yeah. Well, okay, so he's
Yes,
having
permit at 44. I had a lot of anxiety. I was having a hard time, like
Driving's scary. I'm
yeah,
just now
it's
getting
wicked
into it.
scary, and you have lives on the line. Like you don't want to fuck with that shit, okay?
Mhm.
And when I was younger, I had even more anxiety than I do now. So I've actually calmed down a lot. So yeah, yes, 44.
Do you have plans on getting your driver's license soon?
I had my permit like 5 times, and I've only taken the test once because of the nerves. So
I think
And
that
I
might
didn't.
have to be a future episode.
I
Glammy gets
definitely
driver's license.
that would be lovely.
so
I
fun.
want my driver's license. Even if I never drive again, I want to say I did it. It's one of those things that I want to check off and be like, yeah,
Wait,
did
wait.
that.
Neither of you guys have your driver's license.
Mr. Boom Boom
I
Pow
keep
won
failing the
super
test.
chatted
I took it, I think I've taken it
$49.99.
twice
Real quick,
already.
Did you
TTS.
just call me Glowshine?
Oh.
Oh yay, well would Glow do this?
I'm so sorry, Boom Boom. I keep getting you and Glowshine keep going back and forth in the TTS. So, and I have the clip pulled up, so I couldn't see who said it. The 50. I'm so sorry. Please pick my punishment. Pick my punishment. I am so sorry.
Thank you,
Now
Boom
you're
Boom.
you're flexing on Glowshine because you know that. Oh goodness gracious, you guys are horrible.
Hooligan,
Oh,
Glammy,
Glow
I've heard
underscore
something
shine
is
super
a
chatted
15-year-old
$50.
has.
I
Well,
would.
that's good. I'm glad. Go 15.
There is a dick measuring contest going on in the TTS right now, and I don't know if I should appreciate it or just be flabbergasted. Jesus Christ. Well, if anybody has a bigger dick than Mr. Boom Boom and Glowshine, please let us know now. Jesus. I'm about to pull out my freaking bank account.
Thank you, Mr. Boom Boom. and
Yep, thank
Glowshine.
you.
We
Mr.
love you
Boom Boom.
guys.
Who has the biggest dick in dolls? Glowshine or Mr. Boom Boom?
Mr. Boom Boom
Whoa.
Pow won
Jesus
super chatted
Christ.
$99.99.
Gosh.
Match my gangster
Match
Glow.
my-
Love you,
Match
bro.
his fucking gangster, bro. You can't. You fucking can't. Jesus Christ. I guess Mr. Boom Boom is just our top dog. He's our top dog right now.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Boom Boom.
You have Glowshine in the chat saying, you got me. He backed out. Mr. Boom Boom for the fucking win. Where's my stars at? Let's give a couple of stars for Mr. Boom Boom. I can't do it because my freaking Firefox for the millionth time decided to crash. But speaking of money,
Oh, I'm sorry, Hooligan. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I just it was anxiety. I was worried about hurting people in the car. My processing time is not really that fast. So I was afraid that if something were to happen and I had to process really quickly what to do, I didn't know if I was going to do it in time, coupled with the fact that I also have a very big reactionary processing time too. So I react really quickly without it just happens. So I was worried that if I went down the street and drove and something freaked me out, I would go and then just like put my hands off the wheel and go off to the side. So I was afraid of being safe by, just because I'm me. So that's why I waited, because I didn't want to hurt anybody by accident.
Well,
just thinking that I
That's
drive.
understandable, but now you're giving me a lot of good ideas. You guys love the in real life content and just doing things more physically than just sitting there and, just talking, right? You both need to get a driving test eventually. And I think Mr. Glammy and Boogie would be up for, I don't know, going to a very empty parking lot and showing you guys how to drive. And maybe
Yeah, Mr. Glammy tries to teach me how to drive, and I know one certain spot really good enough to drive it.
There's a mall I drive at.
Yeah.
And we go at night where it's all empty.
I like how I
inside.
criticize Boogie for his stain on his shirt. Yeah, I'm over here with this. But I am no better than Francis. But okay, so you guys drive in a empty parking lot, but I think you guys should be more prepared. The road is scary. Life is scary. Driving is scary. But what if we can prepare you for anything by having TTS hooked up to a speaker while you're driving and you don't know what sound is going to come out of it?
That'd be fun.
We
They're
need
also saying that I should hold signs like Boogie does, and I would be game to do that, honestly.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
It'd have to be a car we could wreck though,
Mm.
because if there's something that sounds crazy, I might
That's why
my
I say
reaction-
empty parking lot and like nothing around, nothing at all. Because
Okay,
I'd rather
okay.
you or mostly Mr. Glammy not get hurt. He did not sign up for any of this. You, however, you signed a waiver and the contract.
And I was on fire yesterday, so it's okay.
And you were on fire and you didn't care. You were just.
I'm so sorry. I'm such a firing person.
Can we get W's in chat for Glammy being on fire multiple ways? You guys get to go out to eat because you did such a great job yesterday.
Oh, so excited. Me too.
I loved it. I loved every freaking minute of it. It was,
Yeah, that was fun.
so awesome.
Oh,
Every
I
part
got
of it.
the fireworks were shot at me, and I had to dodge them. And yeah, it was fun. I was in war, dude. I was in my own battle. I was like,
You guys
Feel
are gonna
battle.
have PTSD after this trip. Fireworks,
No.
fire.
I
mhm.
loved it. It was so.
It was so
fun.
great that it had me laughing. It was so fun.
So fun.
Going
Anyways,
back
yeah.
to Candy Crush, let's see how this ends.
Give me my bank. I'll give you some money. Not the green. There's nothing in the green one. Give me the red one.
That.
How do they expect you to get your fucking money out of here? Here, I'm sorry, okay?
Princess, that's like $1.80.
I don't know, it's like a fucking down payment, okay? I don't know what you expect from me. I don't have a fucking job, okay? My YouTube check isn't here yet. I don't have any money.
Okay, well then I'm taking your iPad.
No, don't take my fucking iPad.
taking
No,
your iPad
god
then.
damn it.
Obviously, you can't be trusted with it.
I'll give you the money. Just give me back my fucking iPad. I want to beat the give it. Take your fucking money. I want to beat the level. Let me beat the level. I just bought 3 new lives. Motherfucker.
Francis, what are you doing?
I can't believe that bullshit.
That's why. Oh, that's it.
That's why. Okay.
Okay.
I just asked her. I was like, "Oh, that's such a cool piggy bank. Does he still have that?"
He has the Angry Bird one, but yeah, the pig is.
And she goes, "No, he doesn't still have that one. I can't remember why."
Yeah, I don't.
And then it's like, "That's why."
I don't remember why. Oh, we just found out why. That's fucking crazy. It's so nice having Dezi here watching these old videos because she has like some insider information that she can give to us. So real quick, we have Mayhem Destruct with a membership for 1 month. Thank you so much, Mayhem. You.
Desperate whore.
I think Dezi should hold sign like Boogie does. Oh, I think we already read that one. Yeah, I think she's up for anything. She literally had PTSD due to fireworks yesterday. Holding a sign should be nothing. We also have Francis. Wait. I need to adjust my glasses. Francis wants My Little Pony.
hang on. I have a
Ooh.
question for Desi. So seeing that the dynamic between his ex and him and how she seems
I'm not gonna
kind
lie,
of controlling. You're so
not because of
sweeter.
her, but I was gonna cry. Like I started tearing up a
Oh,
little bit because I looking at that, just like looking at how they lived is so different from how we live now. And
that's where I was getting to.
like how he looks and like yeah, I could just see how like the pain in his eyes
Yeah.
and stuff. Like it's so
Because you
so
take
sad.
care of him. This
I do.
was
I try.
very.
Yeah.
I like the way you're better with him than.
Thank you. No,
I
no
didn't-
hate, Desiree, if you're watching. Or if you ever
I
see
don't
this.
Yeah, and
know.
I'm-
I don't
Yeah,
want the
plus we
race, but-
know what the not the LCU, because this was way before that time, but we know what being a streamer is like, and we know that Francis was kind of like a character that he had. And sometimes the things that we see on video is not the same as behind the scenes, right? But you also know much more than we do when it comes to things like that. And I can't imagine him being at that weight. It probably was very painful, and he did like try to go the extra mile just for entertainment. That's just the type of person that Boogie is. The times that we saw him smack down in that mud yesterday with those clips, you can tell that hurts. That sounds like it hurts, but he doesn't care because he would do anything to make sure that people are entertained. Boogie's a
Yes,
fucking
most
badass.
He's a champion. Yeah, he's my badass.
He is really good.
He
I
is.
kind of feel that I'm similar in the same way. Like, not as Boogie, obviously. I would never classify myself as that good, but I'm saying, like, where I'll try to go as much farther as I would take things.
You set yourself on fire, Glammy.
The entertainment for you guys, because I want to do this and I want to make you guys happy. So I will definitely go
we
above
will
and beyond.
we will
Hands of me.
definitely do much more. Now that I have people that are willing to go outside and do some stuff, I'm gonna cook up some stuff for the people.
Yeah, this will be so much fun.
So excited.
But let's see. I was gonna say, Boogie. Let's see. Francis want My Little Pony for Christmas.
Francis.
Leave me alone.
Francis, what you doing?
Leave me alone.
What game is this?
Francis, you want to come open an early Christmas
Skyrim?
present?
Yeah, I do. Which one? Can I open this one?
No.
Which one do I open?
Open those ones.
Two?
Yeah.
Why two? Which one? This one? Is this going to be My Little Pony stuff? Oh my God, it's Luke! Oh my God, it's Luke! Save her! Oh my God, this better not be that Qui-Gon Jinn shit.
What?
Oh my God, it's Vader's! Oh my God, it's
Vader.
Vader's! Oh my God, it's Vader's! Holy shit.
Glammy, your face is hilarious. You're getting excited with him right now.
I mean, I am too a little bit because like he's getting me into Star Wars now, and so like I appreciate this. This is awesome.
He still has
Luke's.
Luke's.
Yep.
That guy.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's
We got
so cool.
piles of lightsabers.
I have
Yeah,
some
in our
lightsabers.
closet. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
Francis, be careful.
No!
who?
Francis, don't hit your brother.
Who is that?
And why
Okay,
are
so
they
he's
gifted?
our friend Flint. Flint, hi if you're watching. He is his bestest friend. We still hang out with him. We have game nights. We all play Mario Kart, and eat pizzas, go out to eat Chinese buffet, and all that fun shit. It's just so fun. But yeah, he's awesome. He's a good friend.
Why was he half dead? I thought he was.
So he played as like a sort of like just like a background kind of like character, I guess. So he's just like real mellow and chill and just there for like an extra little piece for
Ambiance.
the video, you know, something to for people to talk about, you know.
Glammy, so you said why is he in the background just dead? But wasn't there something that happened yesterday where everybody had to pretend like they died?
Yeah.
What was that about?
so fun.
So was it a request from somebody?
I
Was
think
it like
so.
Yeah.
It
So
was Black Belladonna, wasn't it?
yeah, I think so.
And maybe
Maybe.
I'm not positive Black Belladonna. If that I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was somebody that came in and they said, "Hey, could you die really cool or something?"
Yeah. And so Brantley came in and pointer finger and shot all of us. And then once we were laying down on the ground, Keem came in with the paintball gun and just started shooting at us. I got shot in the shoulder.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good. That was fun. That was great. It caught me off guard, but it was awesome.
The only reason why I know about that is because I did tune in kind of like after the fact, and then somebody used TTS to say, "Hey, Batgirl, you made a lot of necrophiliacs happy with the way that you played dead." And I was like, excuse me, that threw me for a loop. That was crazy.
Bride.
Corpse Bride?
I told her, I turned around, I was like, "Oh yeah, just like Corpse Bride." She's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So speaking of the dead background characters, he's having so much fun.
Right.
Oh my god, Sean, I broke it.
Francis, leave your brother alone.
No. God damn it, put it back. You're the worst Vader.
Oh, Poppy, it's so cute.
Do you know what I think would be cute? What if we had some sort of goal? This obviously has to be talked about with Boogie, but I think it would be cute to have some sort of goal where we recreate some of his biggest videos. Like something like this, trying to recreate it with you and him instead.
Right?
That would be awesome. We would have to talk about it with him, obviously, but I just love how you light up just seeing his old videos and just imagining the difference, like side-by-side comparison of like how he used to do it versus now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it'd be so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look into your heart. You know it to be true. Seriously, look into your freaking heart. Come on. Look into your heart.
That one was a good one. I like that one. So, oh gosh. Y'all remember Flappy Bird?
I do. Yeah.
So
I did the My Talking Tom version though.
I know what Talking Tom is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a Flappy Bird, and it was like his little face as a Flappy Bird. It was super cute.
Oh.
Wait, Talking Tom, like the application with the cat that you like talk to it and it talks back to you? Wasn't there like a really big conspiracy theory that like it was actually watching you?
Yes, and My Talking Angela was a part of that too. Yeah.
Really?
All of it. Yeah.
That was a Furby for my age.
Ooh.
They said that there were cameras, surveillance cameras. The government was watching you through the Furby's eyes, which really sucked because my parents went out of their way to go get it. I feel so bad today about it, but they went out of their way looking for these freaking Furbies because they were the hottest thing ever. Then they found them. They were so excited. I was so excited. Opened it. Was like, yes, let's go. Then my brother told me something about the surveillance cameras in the eyes, and I didn't want to play with it, so I played with it like twice before I was just like all done because I got scared of it.
Speaking of being scared, oh, the echo. Speaking of being scared, and speaking about the whole thing about the government, why was CD trying to keylog Keemstar's computer?
Oh,
Right.
Oh, I don't know. I was just playing.
That was so wild. Like he was like, I didn't do it. They were talking about it, but then he was like saying, oh wait, I was talking about it, but then I still didn't do it, and it was just like really confusing. So
Yeah, I don't know. I was drunk. I was in Glammy World. I was just playing.
yeah.
Flame's just like, I'm here just doing my own thing. So the way that he was going around and around talking about how he didn't do it, but he was talking about it. Then Watsu was also on your team, and he also talked about hacking into stuff. I don't know. And the way that CD was going to grab my face during that kiss, it kind of shows me that he's kind of a controlling person. And I think he wanted control of Keemstar's equipment.
Sense. Could be.
I don't think that way though.
Well, you can defend your ex co-host. I don't know him. I only kissed him, and I don't kiss and tell.
You just well, I yeah, like he knows a lot of tech shit. That I know. I don't think he would do anything like that though.
I don't think so either. Real quick, we have Life of Riley. Thank you for becoming a Cash Cow member, you
Desperate whore.
Other than that, let's go back to some of these. So Francis rages over Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird was so long ago. Oh, this is going to be a good one. You can tell.
Hey guys, it's me, Francis. I know I look weird right now. It's because I got my camera. Mount set up here on my scalp. I'm getting ready to play a game you guys have been asking me to play. It's Flappy Bird. So I'm gonna get my camera set up here. So this game, I'm not playing yet. I think I get the other basic understanding though. You tap here. Well, you can tap anywhere, I think. And then you just kind of go through the. God damn it! You fucking bird, hold still. You could. Okay, so it's a little simple. It's a matter of rhythm, you know? It's like a rhythm game. It's like Rock Band. There we go. Go through the little. Oh, there we go. God damn it!
I would rage out too, because from my perspective, it looks like he's getting through the pipes. It doesn't really touch the pipe in any way, yet he still loses. So I would rage out too if that was my situation.
The game is super sensitive though, because it's like that. Like even if you like barely like just like get super close to it, it still counts it, and it's like horrible. But yeah,
I kind of feel like so Flappy Bird is basically the Timu of Reaper Cheap from or the not Reaper Cheap, the Cheap Cheeps in Super Mario Brothers. It looks very Super Mario to me. Which is cute. And it definitely goes to show that in marketing, if you play the game bad, it makes you want to buy the game to play it right, because that made me want to go and buy it to go do it the right way.
Also, he had a mullet. It looked like it looked super cute. Yeah, it's like really short up front, and it was like really bushy in the back.
Oh,
super cute.
I didn't notice that.
Let's see, because I didn't notice that.
All right, well, 4 is pretty good. 4 is pretty good, I guess. I'm gonna try again here. Come on, you little son of a bitch. There we go, up into the. God damn it! God damn it! Fuck!
Do you guys remember what your high score used to be in Flappy Bird? Because I think I made it to like 100 or like 50. Something like I made it at least to double or triple digits. But do you remember?
On the My Talking Tom Flappy Bird, I made it past 200.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Yeah.
You don't remember yours, Glammy?
What? I don't. I've never played. I played Talking Tom, but I've never. It was probably like a 2.3 second thing, and then I was over it.
Oh, okay.
So
You couldn't sit in your chair long enough to. You wanted to become the Flappy Bird, not play the Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
It was. I know who Talking Tom is. That's it.
Okay.
Why do you even want me to play this game? I don't even understand. Come on, Flap. No, God! Fuck! Here we go.
Major Respect
Come
super
on,
chatted
you son of a
$10.
TTS.
Beans look up. Francis versus Major Nelson. Xbox One. As a side view, Major Nelson was an executive from Xbox. It might not be on your list, but 52 secs.
Okay, wait. Somebody suggested Major Nelson. I'm going to do it right after this one. Major Nelson versus Francis. 52 seconds. Is 52 seconds? Are you telling me to watch 52 seconds of it or go to 52 seconds? Just real quick. Let me just look at. Oh, I have to refresh my page in order to look at the chat again. Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
Okay, so in the chat, it said, or he said, it's 52 seconds.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Xbox. I never really got the whole like Xbox like controller wars type thing, like PlayStation versus Xbox. But let's finish this real quick.
Get into the pipes. You're like Mario, only you don't suck. Oh, look at that pro! Oh, son of a bitch! All right, this time I'm gonna MLG Pro it this time, okay? I'm going for the record. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. All right, shuffle. Oh, god damn it! Why? Why? Come on. Come on. There we go. That's the easy one. Fuck! Why is this happening to me? Oh. There we go. Shoot. Shot! Fuck!
Is there any game that he plays now that makes him rage the same way? Or has he mellowed out?
Okay, so Fallout 76, they had this season. I don't know if it's still going on, but the fishing thing is going on, like where you fish and like you try to get the fish in the right meters, and it's like really hard. But then there's like there's like levels of to easy to hard fishes. It's like I don't know. It's difficult to talk about, but like he gets mad because they have like same with like the bobs that you fish with. There's like the ones where you get regular fish, and then the ones where you get better fish. And so
like you upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he only has a certain amount of the good ones. And so like he's determined to get the good fish. And then so whenever it don't happen, like the axolotls too, you can get an axolotl. There's different axolotls for like every new like every week, I think. I might be wrong. But yeah, he gets mad a little bit with that if he doesn't get that fish or the axolotl. Because he works hard for it. They don't get like that mad, but definitely a little angry. He'll curse.
How many
He'll yell.
controllers has he broken?
0 with me.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then we're good.
Yeah.
He doesn't
'Cause I
break
just
controllers,
really-
he just breaks Dezi. If you know what I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
Back Thursday. No, like, but you know how when I had the gaming, I would get upset too. Like, not as bad, but like I
Yo.
would get upset. It's relatable.
I miss the gaming channel so much. It was so like it was, what is that word called? Like it's good, but people don't appreciate how good it was because there were so many clips. What?
Underrated?
It was so underrated. Like, yeah, there would be times where you were just playing like Fortnite with Pharaoh. But like sometimes it would be like kind of boring, but whenever you would do like the scary games, and the one time I popped in there and I kept doing like the soundboard and creeping you out and you screamed so loud, and then whenever we would play Repo together, it was so fun.
My favorite.
I was
think that-
losing my mind with Repo. I think for the weekend streams, because weekends, you know, not a lot of people are watching. And because people want something a little bit more fun, if we're not doing something like in real life, we should do like gaming streams. Just like hang out with each other and just go back to like the core glammy of just like you getting scared, me getting scared because I'm a bitch when it comes to scary games. Watching Dezi play a game and having Boogie in the background.
Oh, that'd be so
That would be so
entertaining.
good.
Yes.
Especially
yeah,
with how
you're
many
not-
times Keemstar has like cashed at her to like do something to Boogie. I'm sure he would be willing to do the same thing back.
Most definitely. Yes.
Yeah, and you know, you are not a little bitch when it comes to frying pan, because you came and you were a bitch and you came and chasing me around with the fucking frying pan.
Hey,
You
frying pan was OG like my weapon.
I think like that was the moment that I felt like I got closer to you.
Mhm.
After that, we were like more connected than we were because we didn't really talk to each other. So it proves that video games with friends is a very bonding experience because I really got connected to you that way.
Well, I felt really bad because obviously, like, the gaming channel was considered purgatory, right? So you were there, you weren't getting paid for anything that you were doing, truly. you were like not having the best time because you were still having like that kind of like sad thing going on where you're like, I was fired, now I'm here, I have to be here with Twig. That was a crazy time. Twiggy and Pharaoh and you. And was there someone else that I'm forgetting? No, I don't think so.
I don't. It was just Pharaoh, me, and Twiggy, and then Twiggy lasted like a day, and then Pharaoh held in for a week, maybe 2,
something
and
like
then
that. I felt bad for you, and I was like, I'm not doing anything. Let me at least help out Glammy. So we would do like Among Us, or we would do the whole repo thing, and we didn't know anything about the game, and we didn't know that you could hide from the monsters, so we were just getting fucked up, and then we didn't know that you could fight back against the monsters, so we were still getting fucked up. But in general, it was just a great time, and I think just going back to like a funner version of the LCU would be like beneficial for everybody. But let's get to this clip that Major Respect sent to us, which is Francis versus Major Nelson Xbox One.
Oh, come on. Look at that. That's some bullshit. Who is it? Francis! Larry. Francis. You son of a bitch! Time for die. You were the chosen one, Larry! Stop it, nerd! Hey! You wanna play Xbox One? You have one? Yeah.
Hey, Francis, this is not for smashing.
Huh?
It's for playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hook it up. Larry, take... Combo! Suck it, nerd! Xbox? Record that.
That was good.
That was good. It's like a little
really
mini. They really
the
captured.
effect.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like a
glad he
little
got-
sponsorship. Did he get a lot of sponsorships back in the time when like Francis was a big thing?
Oh yeah. He went out to like big events like with YouTube and all that. Met Jake Paul, Logan Paul, I think at one point. I don't know which one, but yeah, they helped him out. They sent him a lot of cool things.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He comes in with a suit. He's fighting together with him while he's in a suit.
Right.
That's funny.
So other than just those clips of Francis, we also have a full Rage compilation. Let's see how long this is. Okay, it's not that long.
Fat ass! You're the fat ass! No, you're the fat ass! You're the fat ass!
What is your problem?
How do you keep calling me fat online?
How do they know you're fat?
I don't know how they know I'm fat! God damn it!
Calm down.
No! All you ever do is call me fat on the fucking thing, God!
For a fat man, he's pretty flexible.
Right?
Oh my god. So fucking.
Oh.
Don't hit.
Exact reaction.
The guitar.
Kiss my entire giant fat ass!
Okay.
My
I like how
gosh.
she
I
said
like the-
don't, as if like he
You
was going to throw it hard enough to actually hit the car or something.
Yeah. He still has that Pac-Man.
Really?
And then yeah, he took me to that spot where they filmed that. And like yeah, and just like described what it was super cute. Yeah, it was awesome.
So we have a little bit of interaction here. Let's do a poll. Is Francis cringe or classic? Let me start that up real quick and we'll see. Francis.
This boogie would have wrecked Wings. I think
Oh, yeah.
so, for sure. That's why I asked you how many controllers he broke, just because I know Wings did. And I wasn't sure how similar they were. Ex-wives.
How do you feel about the whole Francis era, Dezi?
I think it's hilarious. I think he was very entertaining to a lot of people. A lot of people loved him, and he enjoyed what he did. Yeah, he was very cute. He's so cute.
Yes, he definitely does seem like he's like the lovable marshmallow guy.
Right.
Ghostbusters movie.
We also have, wait, is this an old one? No, this is Harry Balls again with the 2. Glammy should make Flappy Bird. Fap, 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 fap. Okay, so somebody said he probably ran into Keem on 360. That would be crazy. Keem actually got famous because of, playing Xbox and all this other stuff and being very toxic. Just imagine if they actually had a interaction. They did?
I don't know if they did. I wonder. That'd be cool if they did.
That would,
Yeah.
What a small world that would be if they did. That would have been crazy. We
Okay.
should ask them how they met.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how they met. That's wild. I never thought to ask that.
Same.
Well, okay, so we also have...
It was Xbox.
God.
Jesus.
So, Boogie the Persona, fame, weight loss, and YouTube OG. So it says here that we should talk about
Boogie.
Hi, honey. I think you guys are doing a great job. I was listening for a minute. Rastov's a fucking retard.
Why?
Well, I had to take him to the airport today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I took him to the airport he flew in at. At no point did he point out that it's a different fucking airport.
So you took him to the wrong airport?
Yup. So now I'm going back to pick him up to take him to the correct fucking airport.
Will he be
Hey, honey,
able?
I'm gonna have to miss lunch. You're gonna have to get a ride to lunch. I'm gonna miss fucking free fucking Keemstar lunch.
Sorry, baby. Be safe. I love you.
I'll take care of Dezi Boogie.
Fuck my fucking cunt hole. Oh, by the way, you better be nice to Desi. I don't know what you guys are talking about, exposing me, expose what. You better be nice to this girl. I swear to God, I will shit out on everybody's fucking lunch.
They are.
Love Dezi.
Yeah, they're being nice.
Okay, good. I saw one of the videos. I did kind of get sponsored by Major Nelson. Actually, they gave me a free Xbox and a bunch of free games and stuff. They came and visited with me, and I was so grateful that I actually wanted to shoot like a commercial for them, so I did. And I maintain a relationship with Larry to this day. He's a really good guy. And fuck catching those goddamn axolotls in fucking Fallout, motherfucker. You only give me like 3 improved bait a day, and I'm supposed to fucking try to catch goddamn axolotls on 3 improved bait a fucking day, and they take them away every month. I barely got the banded one last month. How the fuck? And I haven't had a chance to fish since all this fat camp shit fucking started. Fuck!
Love you, baby. Be careful.
Oh.
Well, that was interesting. Really? I'm gonna have to try playing that game. He makes it sound so interesting and rage-inducing.
Yep, so there is a Facebook group of ladies that all play Fallout 76. And it's like they just, because people make it out to be more of a boys' game, but with them, they try to show that it can be a girls' game and girls can enjoy it. And like I said, there's cute animals you can put on your camp. That's awesome. And you can decorate your own camp. You can do whatever you want. There's so many things you can do with that. Yeah.
And I played that one for 2.3 seconds. Zombies. And then I was over it.
Oh.
But I did get a dog.
Aw.
I think his name was Meat.
Dog meat.
Dog meat.
Dog
That's it.
meat.
Yeah. It was a cute dog. I liked him. But yeah, the zombies thing happened and it was a mess. So
yeah.
So real quick, because I just found it somewhere. I think I found it in where is this? Fan art in the main Discord. If you're not in there, get a cash cow membership and higher so you can talk with us and see all the craziness that's in the Discord. So Red Skull, thank you so much, Red Skull, says hot shirt summer, and it's a clip of your shirt catching fire.
Oh, nice.
So let's take a look at that real quick.
All right, pull the
That's
string.
cool that we have these videos. Oh, check out.
Glammy, what are you? You didn't notice that?
Your shirt's on fire. Your shirt's on fire. Oh my God.
All right, she's got to go to bed.
Yeah, man, we're done.
All right.
She ain't feeling that. We're done.
Glammy's got to go to bed. Glammy's done, man. Bro.
Go to bed.
Normally, I would tell the women behind the computer shut the fuck up, but good call.
Everybody is so much more concerned about it than you are.
Yeah. I was like,
Poor Glammy, poor Glammy. Okay, so going back to the whole Boogie the persona, so let's talk about Boogie's rise as a relatable character for gamers and mental health talk. So do you think that Boogie as Francis and Boogie as himself was a relatable character?
can I answer this real quick before we move on?
Mm-hmm.
What was the brown stain? It was the chair. So I was sitting on the chair. And then when I died too, it ended up getting like dirt. And then I sat, and that's why it looked like that. So it was a combination of dying on the floor and sitting in the chair. And the chair had dust and such. And, you know, so that's what that was. So that's why we had a wardrobe change. No, I did not poop. You people are weird. Don't be fantasizing about me pooping. That's gross.
Yeah.
Fantasizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what they came up with out of their brain. That's a them thing. That's not a me thing.
Yeah. To that question, wait, what was the question?
What was what question?
Would you
Oh,
ask
you
me
would
beans?
shoot-
Oh, no. Okay, so the character, no. So yes, that is a little bit a part of him. Yes. Definitely. It's definitely a part of him. And I do know a little bit of the story, but I'm not sure if I'm able to talk about it. But yeah, it's definitely a part of him. A little bit. Yeah.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So I'm going to close the poll that we did a little bit earlier about the Francis era, and it is 90, Jesus Christ, I'm being dyslexic. 68% classic, 31% cringe. A lot of people are saying that BOOGIE2988 was the first person that they actually like saw when they came into the YouTube space. He is an OG. Did you guys talk about how he met Keem? We don't know. We should have asked him whenever he was here, but I think we were just so flabbergasted that he got taken to the wrong airport. Hopefully he can still make his flight, or else you guys are stuck with Rostov for a little bit.
Right?
Yay!
Yeah, I love Rasta. But I was gonna ask him, but he seemed very, very distracted and upset. So it just didn't seem like it was an appropriate time, and I didn't want to distract him from concentrating on
I
trying to-
completely forgot. 'Cause, yeah, he was.
thought of it. I just
Desi's like, yay, share the B&B with Rostov again.
A different one. So yeah.
So he's just gonna be left in the old one.
Do you think that do you think that Boogie doing the whole like Francis skits may have trapped Boogie in a character?
I don't think so, because he's his own person and he did that Francis as for entertainment, you know? And so, yeah, what you guys are seeing now is the most authentic him. So, yeah.
That's good.
Mhm.
At least with
Yeah, today
Locale,
is-
he can be himself, right? Like that's the biggest thing that people want to do. Like playing a character is fun to a point, but as soon as that's like everything that everybody expects, it can be pretty tiring.
Yeah, 110%.
Real quick, let me pull something up. Oh, this is
I think
taking
Boogie majorly improved since the videos that we're seeing. So like here, he seemed I really love Boogie a lot. I think he's great. He's awesome. Yeah. He's awesome.
He is.
He's such a sweet person. But I like his freakouts too, because they're funny as hell.
Same.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was trying to help him during his Saturdays. Yeah, you could definitely
Mhm.
see that for sure.
Yep.
And then like you were saying, where he looks like he lived because he lived so different then than he does now.
Yeah.
That it seems like you empower him as a person versus, you know, in
So we have the other clips. We have the Spiral, Controversies, Cancel Arc, and the Dezi Flip Out. So let's start off with the controversies real quick. So Boogie being controversial, oh god, this is whenever he went to that one town. You went with him, right? How was that experience going to that one town and like everybody's a little bit homophobic or racist? I forgot what it was. Both.
So in my head, I made it way worse than it actually turned out to be. At first I was terrified. But as we were standing out there, 15 minutes passed, that one person came by, they're really friendly, and then some more people came by and they were really nice. Had a couple people shout some things and flip him off here and there, but not anything too crazy. Like we didn't have anyone like come up to his face and like threaten him or anything. So
Like
it
nothing
wasn't
too
that bad.
violent.
Like they were all right. They were with the okay, with the, like they're at the okay part of being, like angry, because they weren't getting too like threatening towards him, like getting in his face and stuff. So yeah, it's relieving. Honestly.
Yeah,
That
I'm
would've been-
sure.
That would have been
But
Yeah.
okay, so let's see. Oh, this is the whole video. What the frick?
Ooh.
I don't think we can watch the full thing, but we can watch some of the best clips. Let me skip forward. Let's go 4 minutes and 46 seconds in.
I'm thinking that maybe. Do you have another sign? I feel like I heard you had another sign.
For your app store. I do have another sign. God, I don't know if I should show it to you right now.
Come on. I had. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? If this
Did you come up with these sign ideas or was it him?
It was him. I planned them out and I drew them and wrote them out and drew the heart and the little rainbow and clouds. Thank you.
Let's skip to 9 minutes and see what's
$50
going
and
on.
He'll flip the sign over. He
Okay.
looks so happy.
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 He looks so happy. He just looks like waving.
I'm also so nervous that something bad's gonna happen. I really
skip
You're jack
forward.
shit.
need him to. We need to get him down. All right, he
Why
needs to be
I was
less.
so far back was because like they didn't know how bad this was gonna be, so they're like, "Hey, stand by the car and film." But then, as time went on, I was like, "Okay, I need to get better footage." So
That makes sense.
Mhm.
But when you guys do meet people in real life, has there anybody that has tried to crash out on him or tried to be, or is everybody pretty
they've been
respectful?
they've been reasonable and respectful.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah,
Okay.
they've been really nice.
Oh, good.
Good. So there is
when
a
they don't-
clip.
Okay, because
Yeah. Like even if they don't like him, they're nice about it. Like they're not mean.
So that's good because I know that he's very, he has his time period where a lot of people don't like him, and I wasn't sure if when people met him if they were going to be like act out or whatever.
Yeah,
if they're
like
really nice.
there was one incident where we were at a convention. There was a guy that was like, "Hey, I don't really like what you did," and like that's the worst of it, Like he was just being honest.
Yeah, that's pretty respectful.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing ever too bad.
It's nervous.
Oh.
It sucks that he can't hear the. Oh shit! There's someone there. What the? Can you hear what they're saying?
I want to go over there and film it. I probably should.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely go over.
You were probably nervous at that point. Some random dude.
I was.
Good deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. God bless. Thank you so much. Just tell me something. I think
Bigfoot
so.
Alt with
I
the
think
20
so.
said this man drops full-length poop snakes every night.
I love how Rastov is just talking over this dude, and it could have been like something important. Do you know what this guy said?
So he was telling him a little bit about his life, and I'm not really sure, like, if he wanted all that on film, because, like, I randomly ran over there with the camera. But, like, what I can say is that they are trans. They were originally a woman. Now they're a man. And, like, they were just telling a little bit about themselves and, like, telling them about their lives. And, yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
interesting. Hell yeah.
They're really yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that they feel safe enough to be in this town where apparently like they're not supposed to be accepted or whatever, and they're just here living their life and they're passing and being happy. Hell yeah, let's get W's in the chat for this person.
And enjoys everyone knowing he is normally full of poop.
Always have an issue with pick and choose through the Bible, using the Bible as well.
I agree.
Alright, I would give you $1 million.
I don't know this person, so I'm not gonna play. Going on. What's this situation? He like leans into this old woman's car for a little bit.
So we couldn't like hear her, and like she was trying to talk as loud as she could. So he leaned in to like get, to listen and like hear better. But she was telling him how she didn't like his sign, neither sides. She didn't approve of it. She's a Christian woman, and it's not in her Christian beliefs for those to be shown out in public and stuff, and was just telling him that she didn't like it. And then she drove off.
Bro,
So it's not like anything too bad, just like, hey, I don't like this, you get the fuck out of here, basically, but nothing ever too bad. So it seemed very lukewarm. I'm so glad that he did it though.
Same.
Let's go into the cancer arc, because that's a really big thing where a lot of people came into the LCU, or the spotlight of the LCU was really shown.
Well, you remember about 3 weeks back I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer?
This isn't even the clip, it's just the video, the music.
Turns out I got...
You danced to this song for your wedding, Glammy.
All
did. Yeah, that's right. I did.
Is this nostalgic for you? The biggest moment in the LCU was your first dance song.
It was awesome. I'm so happy.
And now Dezi's gonna get married soon.
I can't wait.
Well, let's reminisce for a little second.
A rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera. You know me and my dark sense of humor. When my doctor told me all of this, I said, if I die of cancer, doc, instead of my morbid obesity, which I've been working so hard on for the last 30 years, I'm gonna be pissed. And the good news is, it might just give me a stroke or a heart attack, which is how I was going out anyway.
Well, Boogie lied. He lied too many times. He said he had cancer, but it was actually a lie. Said King didn't pay him. Said he was going broke. Was offered $70K to show his medical records at Boogie choked. Boogie, boogie, why you lying to yourself? Oh, boogie, 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 you can go to hell. Just come clean and be honest. We won't ever judge, but if you keep on lying, we'll pull the plug.
You fat motherfucker.
Just tell the truth. Boogie, please. Just tell the truth.
Okay, I think that's good for right now, but that was part of the cancer arc.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that was probably the most stressful time for Boogie in the LCU, or am I wrong?
It was his birthday, so yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it was a very sad time.
Not to mention the whole tattoo thing. I know that was like very mentally taxing for him.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
What did you say, Glimmy?
Yeah, go ahead, girl.
Rostov said that he was going to get a tattoo here, and he didn't.
That's true. I guess they couldn't find like an artist. I know that they did talk to somebody, but the person was like, hey, I'm not comfortable with like doing this for the things that you do. Like he did not like the LCU in general, and he didn't want to do it because of that reason. I don't know if they reached out to anybody else after that, but I do remember that conversation happening in the background while we were just like sitting around. But since this has to do with Dezi, we also have Boogie flips out as Dezi compares him to a Recess character. Wait, not him. I think it was you getting compared, wasn't it?
Oh, I forgot.
I wouldn't call
Listen,
she's fat, she's thick.
At least Bridget doesn't look like fucking Gretchen from Recess. Okay, if you want to try to be an asshole, I can be an asshole too.
Motherfucker, what the fuck? Who the fuck is Gretchen from Recess? I don't even know what that. I don't even get the insult. Let me look that up.
Use Google.
Use Google.
From Recess.
Mike is such an asshole.
What the fuck?
is. He's a
We'll
boy.
be an asshole.
Motherfucker, no, she
Let's
fucking
be an asshole,
doesn't.
Boogie.
On what fucking
Yeah.
planet? I just complimented your
This one.
fucking wife. I just
you
complimented your
didn't.
fucking wife. I just said she wasn't fat. I said she looked good. And you fucking called
never
my
said
girl
that.
Gretchen for. I said she was not fat. She was thick. That's what I fucking said. I said that right as
I
you
didn't hear
fucking
it.
called my girlfriend fucking
I
Gretchen
told your
Grundler.
girl
You
she
called
looked
my
like Gretchen
girlfriend
to her face,
Gretchen
dude.
fucking Grundler. What the?
I said-
Whoa, Gretchen
I said
fucking
it right,
Grundler.
buddy.
Can I say something
Listen,
though?
don't.
Yeah.
That photo of me, or that paused, or I guess it was from a video, but that photo of me is not the most flattering, and I did look like Gretchen. So it's okay.
It's
We're
okay.
good.
No, you gotta be like, that's my man. I'm gonna marry this man. He protected me, and hell,
That is
was-
my man. You protected me, baby, but I did look like Gretchen in that photo.
oh god, that was awesome. I like whenever he repeats things over and over again. He was like fucking Gretchen. Are you seeing like fucking Gretchen? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a little bit more fan interaction. Can we talk about boogie moments that made you unsubscribe or resubscribe?
Boogie moments that made you unsubscribe.
I think I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Us or the chat.
So one of the ones that it wasn't in like it was at fat camp. It was at fat camp, and whenever he was talking about getting the tattoo redone and he started crashing out, I did get the ick. And I was like, I don't like Boogie in this moment, only because I did look at Dezi. Dezi was like holding Sammy, and she was in tears, worried about Boogie at that moment. And at that moment, I was like, ew. Like, can't you see how much you're hurting Dezi by acting this way? Like, that was a moment where I was just like, I don't like this. But I've hung out with Boogie, and I know how he is, and that I've changed my mind about, it was just that he hurt Dezi. Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
To be fair, though, it was his anxiety.
It was.
So he couldn't
Yeah.
really see anything past. The
I did
anxiety.
eventually calm him down, though. But
Yeah,
he
you did.
just,
You
Yeah,
did.
it was a lot for him.
But so you can't really help how you react to something like that, even if you
Right.
have somebody that you love. Like, it takes a minute. Like,
Yeah.
even when I'm going through something and Mr. Glammy tries to help, it takes me a minute to be able to calm
Exactly.
down. So he didn't intentionally hurt her. I don't think, he
No,
wasn't
he
even
didn't.
looking at it like
No.
that. It was on his face, and he doesn't like anything touching his face.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
the tattoo was trying to scrape it off, and it was his freak out.
It took him
just-
time to get used to me, like, putting one hand on his face and like kissing on his face and stuff like that, Like it took time. But
Yeah, that
he's
makes
better.
sense.
Yeah. He's really sensitive with his face.
That's understandable. We have Saul Goodman YT with the membership for 1 month. Thank you, Saul Goodman.
Desperate whore.
He said, "Hey Beans, hey Saul." We have Matt Dolan with the 0.99. I'm so tired. We have Octoling with the 1 gifted membership. Thank you so much, and you're welcome to the
Desperate whore.
that got that. We have Major Respect with the $10 that says, "Beans, look up the Francis." Okay, we already did that one. We have the Major Balls one that we already did. Major Balls. I missed up the Major Respect and the Harry Balls together. But I think we're pretty much caught up.
You mixed up your hairy balls.
Was there anything that made you want to unsubscribe to him?
I was very upset with the cancer thing because there's family that I have that has gone through that. Cancer really sucks.
It does,
Okay.
and I'm so
And you lose people and it sucks. And so I was very, very upset about that. But then when I talked to him about it, it seems like, to me, from my perception, it seemed like in his brain, he got some sort of information that it could have possibly been the worst outcome, right? So in his brain, he thought it's going to be the worst outcome. Because he's going to worry about the worst
Exactly.
outcome.
Yeah.
And I think he just tricked himself into thinking that he already had it. And then I think he just got so scared, he wanted to talk about it to get it off
He
of
just
himself
spoke too
for the
soon on
feelings.
it.
Yeah.
Yes,
So it's just like, because he was freaking out and didn't know who to
was.
talk to or go to about it, I guess, or even he talked to you. But it's a way of releasing things, I guess. I'm not making excuses. It was terrible.
I
It
appreciate you so
sucked,
much. Yeah,
but I also want to give him a humanizing side to it because I've had conversations with him. Plus, two, when you're a worrywart, you automatically think the worst thing is going to happen.
Yep.
You know, and then you run with it, and it almost feels real, even if it's not. So I get it.
Yeah, it's understandable. So we have people in the chat saying, we have people in the chat saying that Dezi's based. Absolutely, Dezi is based. Major Respect saying, I've never unsubscribed. I have been subscribed since 2006. God damn. Even if people don't like Boogie, people are saying that Boogie deserves to be happy. We have we have Carl saying that Boogie looks like the fat kid from Recess, so I guess you two are evenly matched. Beans don't expose us. Okay, I'm not gonna read chat anymore. I'm so sorry. But we have Glowshine with the 2 saying the whole S1K thing turned me away from him. Yeah, the S1K thing was a pretty big thing. Apparently he got so heated that he said some words that hit pretty hard.
I don't think. Yeah, I stayed out of all that, man.
Yeah,
so,
that's.
Sometimes it can get messy, and sometimes you do need to step back a little bit and just not get involved. The best thing is just not to engage with it, because as soon as you try to jump into the lion's den, people is like, oh, fresh meat, and then they'll go after you, right? And Boogie has been doing this for a long time. I'm pretty sure he knows how to handle a controversy better than anybody here, right?
Yeah.
He's also extra too. So like when he says things and it's like, you know, it's something that's going to be wrong, he tends to go above and beyond just to go worse to try to top himself.
Yeah.
I think, you know, so.
That's very true. There was somebody that said, you guys should end the stream with Keemstar's song Hot Damn. What? I never heard of that before, but I think that would be, if I'm not going to get copyright struck, I wouldn't mind doing that. Hot damn. I've never heard of this. Keemstar. People are also saying that we should, oh, this looks interesting. This is old Keemstar. This is Keemstar without a beard. Oh, we are definitely,
geez.
I don't even care if we're going to get in trouble. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
But other than that, we also have people saying that we should react to Boogie's proposal all over again. Let me see if there is a good short video of Boogie's proposal. Boogie2988 proposal. Because I'm sure that you just watch it over and over again with...
This person, Major Respects that I've never unsubscribed, but even in person conversation, I was concerned about him. But I never tossed him aside, and I have stuck by him even when I was having a rough time in life. He came to my aid as well. That's so sweet.
That
Mr.
is.
Well,
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
I looked up Boogie2988 proposal and something else popped up. I think we should take a look at this real quick and then we'll go into the real proposal because I've never saw this before. Let's take a look at this.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again. You know, when I was a kid, there were a lot of things I wanted that I guess I'll never probably achieve. I wanted to be the first fat guy in space. I wanted to be a volunteer fireman like my dad. I wanted to be a rock star and go to bed every night with tens of thousands of people chanting my name as I walked off stage. I guess that's probably never going to happen. I also wanted to be healthy mentally and physically. I wanted to be successful. Some of those things I worked on, and some of them I haven't. And there are a lot of things I needed, just flat out needed as a kid that I didn't get. And I needed a family that would take care of me. I needed a family that would set me in the right path and loved me greatly and treasured me and treated me like one of their own. And instead, what I got, I do love my brother and sister, don't get me wrong, but instead what I got was a family that left me with a lot of baggage, a lot of poison. And I was a sensitive kid. I take my share of the blame too, but I spent the majority of my life trying to autocorrect that stuff and get better. Now as an adult, though, and I've been in charge of my own life, I feel like I've achieved a lot. In 2006, when I started YouTubing,
Dezi.
my life was in crumbles.
You okay, Des?
Stop. sorry.
It's so sad to see him like this. Oh, but the man he's become now. But yeah, it's just so sad to see him.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I could see that. It would be hard.
I could tough it out. We got this. We're good.
You sure you want
Yep.
to continue on?
Yep, we're good.
You
Yep.
sure? Because we can just skip to your proposal.
No. This is okay.
Okay.
I think he's just saying like all the bad things that happened probably earlier in his life, but then we're building up to a very happy ending at some point. Well, we did. Like this is how long ago was this? This is
what you have to
12
do, bro.
years ago. Imagine how much yeah, he's been through a lot of turmoil, but how much happiness he's also experienced up to this moment. This is probably the happiest time of his life because now he's engaged to you. And then the absolute happiest time ever is probably going to be whenever he gets to see you walk across that aisle and he gets to give you a big old kiss and you're officially Mrs. BOOGIE2988.
And then knowing
Right?
how much you changed his life too, because even looking back at these, and like we said,
We
that
changed
you
each
could
other's
see
lives.
the how much better he lives now because of you. So
Aw.
you've saved him.
We're a
you know?
team. We saved each other. I love him.
Which is really good. So this is how important that you are to him, you know?
Yeah.
And it's good that you could see the progression. Sometimes it's good to go back to go.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna have a safe word. It's gonna be booger. If you need me to stop and just skip to the next one, you just yell booger at me.
I was in financial ruin. My heart had been just completely destroyed. I was depressed. My eating was completely out of control. And I didn't care whether I lived or died. And that's true. But I started YouTubing and I started making videos. And YouTube gave me a lot of things. It gave me self-confidence. It gave me financial security, the capacity to take care of myself and the people who relied on me. It gave me the capacity to be a better person. It gave me the chance to do a job I'd always wanted to do, which is entertain people. And more importantly, it gave me you, Dez. And, you know, in the 2 years now that we've been together, I've achieved a lot more than I ever did in the 37 years before, 35 years, 36 years before I met you. I've gained control of my eating habits for the first time in my life. I've gained control of my mental capacity, my depression, my misery, the anguish, and not only have I become happier, I've actually become happy. The kind of happy that when I wake up in the morning, I'm glad to face the day, and when I go to bed at night, I'm kind of sad because the day is over. I think you may know what that's like. Financially, I'm more set than I've ever been. I feel like my career is on the right track. I feel that mentally I'm on the right track. I feel like my heart is in the right place. And beyond that, beyond those things, you gave me something I always needed. I love your family, and I think they love me. Your parents are some of the best people in the world. Your extended family is absolutely fantastic. I love being with them. I love being around them, and they at least tolerate me, which is more than I could have ever hoped for. But not only that, you've given me the possibility, the future of creating a family of my own, something we've been working on together for the past 2 years, something I dreamt about as a child, something that not only did I need, but something that I wanted, someone to be with, to love, to cherish, to have, and to hold, etc., etc. So that's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to make it official.
Yeah, that is my question. Why are we watching this? What's the from the other person? Like,
It's from the other person, but like, okay, so the reasoning behind watching this in general, first off, I didn't even see this before. The other thing is that what you don't realize is that whenever you're with somebody, and this is kind of what I've experienced being with like the whole Grimm thing, right? You are in such a state of like, oh, everything's so great, and you don't really realize how you tolerate a lot just because you love somebody. But the same words that he's using now, like you can hear him say it and he probably means it, but I feel like the words that he's saying now means a lot more because it's you, this Dezi. I've seen it in person and I've seen how happy he is with you. And the words that he used might have been towards somebody else, but it's the same sentiment. And I feel like now they mean even more. And because I know some background information that I'm really excited about, you are what? I'm not gonna say it. This is personal for them. Plus, it might be a surprise for a later episode. But in general, yeah, it's just Dezi is a big part of Boogie's life, and this is going to be a new chapter, not only because Dezi is going to be hosting, not only because Dezi is becoming more part of the things that he does. Like he really cares about Dezi because he's letting her in. Slowly but surely. At first he didn't want her to be part of the camera, and you were very nervous being on camera in general. And so far he's been very caring towards you, and he's like, okay, like we are doing this together. You're part of the LCU now. Like, you're going to do fantastic. Whenever the camera is off, he is just so reassuring towards you.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for
He's
amazing.
But those words, we didn't really get to hear what he told you whenever he did try to get down on his knees. But I'm sure it was much more profound than even that. Let me pull up this clip. I accidentally exited out of it. So this proposal was much more than first off, I got scared because who handed him the ring? Was it you, Glammy, or was it, who handed him the ring?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody handed Keemstar the ring, and Keemstar accidentally showed it on stream, and we were in the living room with Dezi in the background, and in that exact same moment, it was such a coincidence. This is why I think things happen for a reason. But the moment that Dezi stood up to go to the bathroom was the exact same moment that somebody handed Keemstar the ring. And I didn't know what she was doing, so I was like, oh shit, this is all fucked up now. Like, she knows what's going on. Like, it's not that big of a surprise anymore. And then whenever she came back and she said, oh no, I was going to the bathroom. Like, what's going on, guys? And then you have Brantley running into the house, trying to get champagne, trying to find Dezi. Everybody has like their head like going crazy because they thought that like she saw what was going on. But you walked so elegantly just across that dock, basically
So
into exactly. Wait, repeat it one more time because you cut out just a little bit, Glammy.
Oh, I said she looked wicked cute. The top and the red top with the cute little skirt. It was adorable. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a really pretty outfit.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
God damn it. He was so nervous, and you can tell too, even walking across and waiting. And let's just watch this. This is so cute.
Chai Super Chatted $22.22.
No, God. No, that counted. That fucking counted. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. You guys are too accurate with that shit, man.
Oh.
Desi's probably walking over there like, what's happening? What type of content is this?
Oh, I was already tearing up. Like whatever this was, I was emotional. It was beautiful. Yeah. I had no idea.
You alone.
Yeah.
Have to.
You can see him contemplating, looking into the water.
Wait.
Trying to compose himself. During this time, was he saying anything to you?
He was just telling me how much he loved me and how much he appreciated me. Yeah, it was just really sweet.
Oh.
I should have brought my like little microphone so we could have heard everything. But it's sometimes better like that it's just intimate between you two. Like, yes, you shared this moment with the world, but this was an intimate moment where the words only meant something to you and him.
See,
Right.
and that's the difference from the first one. Because the first one, it was in the camera for all the people. It was very kind of performative. This is real, just the two of you. And
Mhm.
yes, you're sharing it, but you're also like, there's things that are private for just you.
Yeah.
So this is much more intimate, much more beautiful, much more, you know,
It was.
Real.
Real.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
And the fact that and the fact that it was not only him, it was a collaborative effort between him, Brantley, Keemstar, everybody. It's his love that was just amplified, goodness gracious, amplified through other people, right? So not only does he love you, you know that we all love you. This is a community of people that just wanted this to happen so bad, and we're so, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, we're so glad that we I'm too much of an emotional person to be doing this. I'm so glad that we could be there for you, Desi, and I'm so happy.
Sorry. I feel like I'm supposed to be crying.
We're not even done with the fucking clip. Continue.
Go.
Let's get to the funny part.
Yeah, Brantley's in the chat says if it was the first proposal I've seen, it was sweet and then funny as fuck and then sweet again. That's true.
And it's so funny because Brantley was proposed to the 4th of July before, and now it's your turn.
Yeah. Oh. No, it's okay. Love you.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see Boogie try to get down on his knees.
$20. Someone get that child away from that swamp monster.
We didn't do it on the dock last time, so I didn't know. The dock is gonna flip over.
Yeah! The fact that you said, "Will you marry me?" and you said yes, and then he's like, "Are you sure?" Like,
And I was like, yes. Are you sure?
I was so worried that you guys were gonna drop it accidentally, though. That, my heart.
Yeah, I did too. And then like here, it was worried that he would fall in.
And he eventually
so
did. You could see that thing shine from that distance, too.
See, it keeps moving back. It's like, oh, geez. I can't tell where the edge is. Oh, God.
Oh my god. This is Desi's life now. It's a lot of practice. Help him run.
Was he in pain?
Run, asshole. Run.
911 is on the way.
Was he in pain at this moment?
No, he just
oh, so power. Okay.
There goes my light!
Hey, he got it back. CD got it back.
You got the ring! You got the ring! Get away from me! Get away from me! Go down there!
Get away from the ring!
Run!
She dropped the ring!
$20. Congratulations, red heart, confetti, hands clapping bouquet.
Oh my god!
I know that Rostov during this part, he was pissed because you remember he said that he has like some sort of like thing on his foot so he couldn't get into water. He did not want to do any water content, and then this happened. I was like, oh shit, Rostov's gonna crash the fuck out. He took it like a champ though.
Or something.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was like a split toenail or something. He didn't want it to get all infected or whatever. But then we did the mud, and and all bets were off for keeping.
Sometimes you gotta make some sacrifices, Rusty.
I'll wait till we all get over here and you sit down.
Yeah, so get the gun.
Down there.
Boogie, no one has ever swam in my pond
Yeah, there's
ever.
definitely snakes in there. This is like Snake Island all over.
Get out of my shot, Rostov!
I'm trying to help him. It's in my eyes.
You can do it, Buggy!
It's in my eyes.
You can do it, Bugger!
Yeah, I know! There's a snake. I know!
There's a snake?
Snakes everywhere. There's a snake.
Just go!
Go! Come on! My feet are getting stuck in the goddamn.
Rostov, you're blocking the shot! Rostov, get out of my way!
Come on, baby, this is supposed to be your special fucking moment, you fucks!
It was still special. It was still.
Yeah, it still was, baby.
Get out of the way!
Come on, Boogie!
I don't want you near me with that ring. You go. You go.
He's just like, that's expensive. You go.
Oh shit! Dude, my Crocs won't. They're stuck in the fucking mud. Look at this shit. Okay, all right.
Oh my god! Dude, this is not a bit. This dude, no one has ever swam in our pond ever. No. I'm not joking. Our pond is for animals. It's not for people.
Come on. Oh, he's bare. What a laughing.
So Rostov tries to help him out.
Gold.
Holy shit! You land on my fucking leg.
Oh my god!
He's basically climbing on top of him at this point.
Holy
shit! Anything to get out of there.
I'm carrying him like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then we have this cute moment just to end it off.
That was the greatest 10 minutes of cinema on YouTube, you fat fucks. Aww.
Is everything you hoped it would be? I'm sorry, my balance sucks.
Swamp water kisses. Swamp water.
Dude, I love that. All right, come on, let's get over here and drink some champagne.
The whales are
Swamp water
returning to nature.
kisses, and Boogie still did not grab for your face.
It's just not a thing that you do. I'm sorry. After that, what was your feelings? You were just happy.
I was over the moon. Yeah, I was just excited and happy. I was just living in the moment. Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, goodness.
It's such a beautiful place to have it happen. Too.
Right.
Yeah.
So blessed and so lucky.
A lot of people are saying like, oh, they think that the fall was staged or whatever. No, Boogie really sucks when it comes. He's very clumsy. And just in general, that dock was hella shaky. I remember the first day that we were there and we went to the paddle boats all together. It was me, you, Brantley and her friend, and Glammy, and we were all on the paddle boat together. It was kind of sinking, but we had fun. But walking on that dock, it was crazy.
Yeah.
You could see it in the video too. Like when Boogie walks out, you could tell that the thing is moving like as he's walking. Like it was very mobile.
A lot of people are saying, imagine if he loses another 100 pounds and has his skin surgery.
The dark
is. He's talking about it. It's something he's thinking about. No, you're okay.
What is he talking about?
Skin removal surgery after he loses another 100 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's thinking about it.
So what happens if he removes it, but then is he planning on continuing to change his diet too? Because he just put it back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he has been changing his diet and the Ozempic, or it's not really Ozempic, but yeah, he's been taking those shots.
Right.
Yeah, and
okay.
Yeah, those have been helping on top of it.
Well, look
But
at him
yeah, it's
now.
been-
We saw old clips of him just a couple, an hour or so ago, and he looks vastly different. Even from like the start of the LCU to now, he lost a lot of weight. I remember when he would yell at Keemstar about like mowing his lawn. He said, absolutely not. I'm not going to mow my lawn. I can't even stand up for more than a couple minutes. And then there was another episode where he mowed his entire lawn and he looked pretty damn good doing it. So in general, like Desi's here to take care of him. She'll make sure that he stays on track. And I'm sure for the wedding, you guys are going to go balls to the wall on like trying to make sure that you're the best versions of yourself for the wedding.
Most definitely,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking more about the mentality, that it's hard to keep up with that, right? Like once you're that big, the defeating feeling has got to be already over the top, right? So to change that takes so much willpower that I would think that he would wait until he was like,
Oh, I figured out what the name of it was.
200.
It's Zepbound, and it has been helping him like to where he's been craving more vegetables for some weird reason. I don't know why, but yeah, like he's
That's
wanting more
good.
vegetables, more fruits. And portion sizes are extreme. They're getting smaller. Like
I have noticed
me and
that.
him are splitting meals, and
You
yeah,
think that he would eat like an entire thing of, because you had chicken nuggets earlier and you
yeah,
were
we
like,
just split it.
we were like, oh yeah, I eat the whole thing, and he's like, no, usually we don't even finish it.
Mm-mm.
So that's okay. That part's good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that helps.
Me too.
I'm glad they have something now that really helps, because before
Right,
we didn't
yeah.
have anything like that, and that willpower taking you from that huge of a size is a really hard change.
It is.
You know.
A lot of people
I'm glad-
are not a lot. Just one person said, I remember his first jumping jack. He couldn't even do it right. I mean, his jumping jacks are still a little off, but at least there is some improvement.
Oh yeah.
Someone said that I work in the medical field. That's a good product for him. I think they're talking about the Zepbound. I love the ultra low latency because it just instantly, when I say something, people can reply to it, and I'm just like, oh, this person said this. This person said this. So
nice.
somebody did want to hear the hot damn from Keemstar back in the day. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble because of this.
Well, we like 3 minutes left, so
Yeah, it's 240 seconds.
Okay.
And it's apparently a country song. Maybe this could be their song whenever they have their first dance. It could be performed live by Keemstar himself.
Oh.
Well, I found a website called Battle Cam. Oh, hot damn. There's some sexy ladies on that Battle Cam. Oh, hot damn. I like Vicky77. Her drunken boobies send me to heaven. Come into a room with an FAG raid. I'm not afraid to say these words to you. Vicky, in my heart, it's screaming, I love you.
This is first dance material.
I don't give a fuck. I want you to sit shotgun in my pickup truck, driving through the back roads of Battle Cam, screaming, oh hot damn. Fuck Bruce, he says you're loose. Fuck Tommy, he treats you like your mommy. You like Keemstar, cause you're my little retard. I know you're slow, but that's okay. I'll put it in your butthole, prove I'm gay. I'll do whatever you fucking say, cause I don't understand, cause you slew your words, baby. Me and you, my heart's screaming, I love you. I don't give a fuck, sit my pickup truck. Battle Cam, hot damn, Battle Cam, hot damn. Vicky _ motherfucking 7. Me and you banging straight in heaven. I feel proud that left.
Is Vicky _7 like the old Tammy 10? That's what I feel like.
The people were like, is Tommy C? No, there was a Tom. Wasn't there a Tom in there?
Mm, there was a Tommy at some point. A lot of I hope there aren't any slurs. That's what I was worried about. I was like, okay, well, I never heard this song before, and this is old Keemstar. Hopefully, it's PC enough for us to play. Sid just said, Beans, turn it off. There's been too much flooding in the country. This would cause devastation. Hope you got that flood insurance going on.
It's so funny.
He looks cute without the beard. It doesn't seem like Keemstar anymore. But we are going to redirect into nerds. Apparently, they're going to watch some recaps on, I guess, some crash outs that happened during this whole thing. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Dezi, for watching old boogie clips. We will send you off to nerds very, very soon. Love you. Let me do this thank you screen real quick. Thank you, guys. Let's send you off. Bye-bye.
Bye.